peeps, welcome to my channel. I'm Maria, aka Agape Love Girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I've got a haul to share with you. This is mostly actually an Ulta haul, but I do have a few other things that I did kind of pick up here and there that I figured I would just include because they are new things that I have purchased myself that I figured I may as well just share with you. A lot of the products from Ulta were from a couple of the 21 Days of Beauty deals. I know this is going up super late, but because I was at IMATS, I didn't have a chance to, film this haul sooner. And then as well, right after the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, Ulta did send out a 20% off discount code, and I was kind of thinking like, I was really on the fence of if I was actually going to use that code. Darn them for sending it out, because like I said, I did pick up a few things from the 21 Days of Beauty, and then I went to IMATS, so I had a few things that I picked up at IMATS, and I was like, do I really need to purchase anything else? And I really don't. That's the answer. The answer is no. So I was like, ooh, but I was like 20% off. That's how can you pass that up? The struggle. Let me just say this. The coupon was supposed to only last for like a week time frame, and I did put a reminder in my phone for the last day that I could be able to use the coupon code, and that reminder came up, and I was so tempted to grab some things, and then I just didn't, and I was like really proud of myself, and I was like, okay, we did good. Past that, and then like I think 2 or so days later, Ulta emails me and says they have, surprise, extended the 20% off discount code. Oh, so they got me. They got me good, and I did purchase a couple more things with the 20% off. So that's basically what this haul is. Normally I don't do this much shopping, so if it's weird, but anyways, it is what it is, so I figured I would share it all with you. So enough of my rambling, let's go ahead and get into the stuff I got. Alright, so really quickly and kind of boring maybe, I did purchase a refill pack of the Aveline razors. I talked about this in 2 of my videos, one beauty rewind video and one empties video about this razor, and that I was going to be purchasing the refills for it, and I just want to mention that I did, and if you were interested in it, there is a coupon. I'm pretty sure it's like 20% off. The code is future, I think. I'll put it in the description box if you guys were interested in picking up that razor or the refills or anything like that. So I did get this. It was like maybe like $11 shipped or something like that. So pretty good price. Anyways, just wanted to update you guys that I did grab those. But also I want to mention that it took a long time to get to me. Like I ordered this, I think at least a week, maybe a week and a half before I was gonna leave for IMATS, thinking I would get it in time to be able to take this razor with me when I left, because I was gonna be gone for a week, and it did not get to me in time. So that I felt like shipping kind of took forever. So that was kind of like a bummer. I ended up having to take a disposable razor with me, which was fine, but I was a little bit disappointed in that. Anyways, let's move on. Then a random thing that I picked up at Walmart is this hard candy setting spray. So I haven't been into hard candy for the longest time. It used to be a brand that I would use fairly often, maybe in the beginning of my channel, maybe not, but mostly when I only did blogging. Hard candy was a brand I used quite often. But I was with my daughter and we were looking at some items for a gift for one of her friends for her birthday, and so we were looking and gazed upon the hard candy section, and I was like, whoa, they actually have some cool stuff, some surprising stuff, and I wanted to pick up a few more things, but this was actually before I left for IMATS, and I was like, no, I'm not going to buy anything right now because I know I'm going to go to IMATS, I'm going to buy stuff there, blah blah blah. But I was really curious to try this. This is just their long wear sheer setting spray. It says 24-hour wear and hydration, and I was really intrigued by it and to try another, drugstore setting spray and see what I think. But they had a few other setting sprays as well as like different primers and just a lot of really cool stuff that I was like, ooh, I'm I'm looking at you hard candy, and I'm interested. So I kind of think maybe eventually I will pick up a few more hard candy stuff, especially if there's anyone interested, aside from just me, because then I can have an excuse because I could use it on my channel and do a review if you guys want. But anyways, the next thing is something I purchased from the brand Beauty Bar Baby. And the funny thing is, I actually ordered these products while I was in New York for IMAX, and then I was also, I was shopping online also. But this is a really cute brand that I just wanted to be able to show some love to. They are an indie brand, a woman-owned indie brand, and they have some really cute stuff. So the owner of NBA Cosmetics is actually really good friends with the owner of Beauty Bar Baby, and so she was talking about her brand and stuff like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to check them out more, and so decided to pick up a few things. So she showed me that she had these new highlighters, and I was like, okay, I have to have these, because if anybody knows me, they know I'm kind of a sucker for hearts. Hearts is like kind of my thing. So anyway, she came out, and look at the cute little packaging it came in. It's like a little envelope with the heart on it. But these heart pan highlighters, how stinking cute and so me. So it's literally like a highlight in the shape of a heart. How stinking cute is this? So I got the shade Heart of Gold. There are a few other shades. This is stunning. I'm just gonna do a light swatch because I don't want to ruin the way it looks before I can get a you know, video of it up close. But really pretty gold highlight shade. I'll have to probably do a zoom in. Oh god, I almost dropped it. A zoom in, a close up and stuff like that. For you guys to see, but I do plan on hopefully doing a little maybe review or look with these products. I'm not sure if I'll do it here on YouTube or maybe just make it an Instagram video. We'll see. Let me know if you guys want to see an actual YouTube, you know, look or first impressions of these products for Beauty Bar Baby. But anyways, then I also got this adorable little quad palette. Look at the art on this is so cute. It's like a little pinup style girl with butterfly wings. Really cute. She had a couple other of these. The other one that I really wanted was sold out, unfortunately. Maybe I'll put some photos on the screen so you can kind of see more of her stuff. But this is the other one that she had available that actually kind of spoke to me. And it's this right here. I don't remember. I think this palette has a name, but it doesn't say on here what it is. But the shadows do have names. So there's Jukebox, Harlow, Cruisin', and Drive-In Movie. So it's just kind of a simple quad, but really cute. And I really wanted to just show some love and support to this indie brand. So anyways, that was something else that I purchased, but everything else is from Ulta. So a few kind of boring things, but I did pick up these cotton applicators. They kind of have a little bit of a pointy tip. I figured these would be handy for use when I'm like cleaning up, you know, makeup or winged liner or anything like that. And lately, anytime there's any like little things like this that I may need, I've been trying to get it at Ulta, because ever since watching Katie Marie's video on like the best way to use Ulta's like point system and be able to like get points and things like that, you know, the perks and stuff like that, is to make, you know, the little purchases you would get, you know, like at Walmart or wherever at Ulta. So I've been kind of doing that to hopefully, you know, rack up some points and be able to earn some freebies and things like that. So anyways, that's what I've been doing. And so I also got some more of their wipes. These are their on-the-go cleansing wipes. I believe this is the sensitive skin version. I don't necessarily have sensitive skin, but these were the first ones I tried from them, and I really like them, so I figured why not stick with them. They do have vitamin E and vitamin B5, and I really like them, so I did buy a 2-pack. And then additionally, I also was just really curious to try. They have charcoal facial wipes with charcoal and green tea extract. And that just kind of really intrigued me, so I figured I'd give those a shot as well. Now, I don't use a makeup wipes like a ton for makeup removal. I usually use my makeup eraser, but I do like to have makeup wipes for if I'm doing swatches or like lip swatches, or just I find them handy here and there, and so I just like to always have some on hand. But these ones I was actually curious with the charcoal benefits and things like that to try on my face. Okay, and then also I picked up some exfoliating hydro gloves. I actually got 2 pair, a charcoal version, and this is more like the normal exfoliating glove. The charcoal ones are already in my bathroom. I'm already put them into use because I have the hardest time with like washing my body with like a loofah or other products. I just find that the best way I can like reach all the body parts, even my back, is just with my hands, but holding something is really hard to, like, you know what I mean, get everywhere. And so I was like, I wonder if like exfoliating gloves is a thing, because then that I can, like, you know, really cleanse and exfoliate my skin just with my hands. And it turns out that exfoliating gloves are a thing, and so I bought them, and so far loving them. I don't think I'll ever go back to like some kind of loofah or washcloth for my body, because exfoliating gloves are just so much easier. So really glad that I picked up that. Oh, and then also really random, but I was really curious to try. I picked up the Ulta eyeshadow stamp. It's kind of like the, you know, stamp crease. That was, you know, kind of a thing and popular for a bit last year. I actually did purchase the stamp crease and did a like gimmick or great video review on it, and I actually really did like it, but I didn't use it all that often. I didn't keep using it because the one I bought, which I guess technically was not the real stamp crease, it was a knockoff version, I didn't know, but it broke, and I did try to glue it back together, but my son was in my office and messing around with it and broke it again, so I was like, dang it. So I was like, oh, I'll give the one from Ulta a try, why not? Next up, you guys already know that I purchased this because I mentioned this in an empties video, but I did purchase another of the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores bronzer because I really love that bronzer. I finished mine up, which, like I said, was in an empties video, and it's just a bronzer I couldn't be without, so I did purchase that. Okay, and then I bought two mascaras. I got it's not in here because it's actually in my purse right now, but the Maybelline Define-A-Lash mascara. I've talked about this a handful of times recently, I feel like in my recent videos, and how this has always been my very favorite mascara, that I haven't used it in forever, so it was weird for me to keep saying that's my favorite mascara when I haven't used it in years. So I really want to buy another one and see if it's still a favorite. Do I still love it as much as I used to? And the answer is yes, I do. I love this mascara so much. I know it's not going to be a mascara that everybody loves because it does have a very flexy like wand. It is one of those rubbery wands. And the formula of this is like, it's very different than, in my opinion, than a lot of mascaras, and it's one of the reasons I love this mascara so much is because it's the perfect combination of being liquid and dry. Like, it's not too dry and it's not too liquidy. It's right in between. You know how some mascaras, like right when you open them, they're too liquidy. You have to wait like a week or so, and somehow the mascara just gets a little bit better, a little less liquidy, and it has that perfect stage before it starts getting dry and clumpy. This is at that stage like pretty much the whole time, and I love that. I love it. It makes it really easy to work with it because I'm the type of person who likes to work with my mascara for quite a while, like 5 minutes. I know it seems extreme, but that's just what I do. This is actually not the mascara I'm wearing today, just by the way, because it was in my purse and I didn't feel like going to get it. But anyways, I like that you can take your time applying it and really making sure you're separating the lashes, getting the length and volume that you want, without it starting to dry and get clumpy. So it really makes it so your lashes stay looking defined and long. And then when it does dry down, you can build up on it. And that's the other thing I really love about this mascara, is that it's buildable. So it's like, once I apply it down how I like it, separated in length how I like it, then I will go back and add a little bit more volume and add a little bit more length on top of it, because with this mascara formula you can do that. And so I'm just really excited because I'm glad to have it back in my life again. It's still a favorite. I still love it. I know not everybody will love it, but I love this mascara. Alright, that's enough about that. And then I was just really curious. I heard some YouTuber talk about this a long time ago, like probably 6 or so or more months ago, and recommend it, and I was like, oh, I've been wanting to try it ever since. But it's the Lash Discovery Mascara, and basically it's just like, I don't know if you can see, I haven't even opened it yet to try it yet, but I want to soon. It's just got a tiny little wand, and they said it's really great for using on the lower lash line, as well as like when you just want a little bit of color to your lashes when you're wearing false lashes. I apply mascara before I put on my lashes, so that it's whatever, but I was still really curious to give it a try. And I thought it was really cool because it's not that I necessarily feel like I need a different mascara for my lower lash line. I'm not that messy with my lower lash line, but it is nice to have a smaller wand to use in your lower lash line. And I remember really loving the It Cosmetics, I think it's called the Tight Line Mascara, because it's a very, very small little skinny mascara wand, but it's expensive and I didn't want to spend the money on you know, that kind of money for just a small extra mascara that I don't really need. But this is an affordable option, so I thought I'm going to give it a try, so I'm excited to give it a try. Alright, and then next I bought a couple of these e.l.f. They're different now though. What I was trying to buy, which I did buy, but then they sent me these, so I'm assuming this is a new version or their updated version of the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder, because that's actually what I purchased online. That's what it showed online, but I got sent these e.l.f. Smooth and Set Eye Powders in the shade Sheer. They used to come in like a square container, and now these ones are round. And I thought, well, okay, maybe they're just they've just repackaged them. Maybe they're just, I don't know, rebranding them. I hoped it was still kind of the same product, since that's what they sent me and that's, you know, what I'd ordered. But I feel like it's different. Now, it has been a couple years since I've used these, so maybe my memory is wrong, but I feel like this is definitely a different product. It's not what I remember. The reason why I wanted to buy this is because I remember really, really loving it back in the day. I would mix a little bit of this with a little bit of the Benai banana powder, and it was like the perfect combination that I would love to use to like set under my eyes, because it would add some brightness as well as like color correction for my dark circles. Because, you know, I just feel like, for me personally, I need a brightening powder under my eyes to help, because even with concealers and other stuff, like, I still feel like you see a little bit of, you know, darkness down there, and so I like a brightening powder to put under there. And the thing about the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder is that it was very, very fine, very, very sheer, but it had a little bit of a pink tint and a little bit of a luminosity to it. It was really, really nice. But because it was a little bit pink, I did like to mix it with the banana powder, which is a little bit yellow. So that was kind of like the perfect combination, almost like a peachy color, but still very sheer, that helped to color correct. And then the luminosity in this to help, you know what I mean, bring some brightness to my eyes. This I find is not as bright. I ordered 3 of them, so I already have one open on my dresser over here, so that's why I know it's not as brightening as I remember. It also is a little bit more white and translucent than I remember, whereas before it had a little bit more of a pink tint to it. And so I am a little bit disappointed that they have changed this. I am going to use these up since I did purchase them. They're only $4, but I probably, once I use these up, won't repurchase again, because they're not what I remember, and I'm not getting the brightness that I did when I first had used these many years ago. That is kind of a bummer. And also, I mentioned this in an empties video, I used up my Urban Decay Illuminizing Translucent Setting Powder. I used that up, and I had said I was on the fence about repurchasing, because I did have another product that's kind of similar from It Cosmetics that I can use. That's actually what I'm using today, but it's still not quite the same. Anyways, and then also because I said I wanted to give this a try again and see if maybe that would work, because it might be a little bit more of an affordable option than the Urban Decay one. But this really isn't doing it, so it's making me really wish that I would have just repurchased the Urban Decay powder, which I really think I might in the future, because I just love it so much for under my eyes. But anyways, that was enough about that. Let me continue on. I also purchased the Pure Cosmetics Bombshell Lashes, as well as a brand new of their lash glue, which I don't have with me because I took that to IMATS, because I know that I wasn't quite finished with one of my lash glues, but I was close to being done, and I just didn't want to not have it for my lashes while I was at IMATS. So I bought a brand new one of their lash glues to take with me, and then I also bought an extra pair of the lashes, because I wanted new lashes to wear at IMATS as well. And because I always reuse my lashes, but with as many glitter looks as I do, my lashes can get pretty gunky looking, so I wanted a fresh pair to be able to take with me to IMATS. But then when I was looking through my lash drawer, I realized that I actually had another brand new pair that I hadn't used, so I took that and I left this one in my Ulta box. But you guys know I love the Bombshell lashes from Pure Cosmetics. They are my favorite. Alright, just a couple more things. So from one of the actual Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I can't remember if there was anything else of this stuff that was actually from the 21 Days of Beauty. I think they're just random extra things I purchased during, but anyways, this I know was a 21 Days of Beauty deal, and this is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I actually just ran out of this stuff, so you'll see it in the upcoming empties video, but I remember talking about that I was really on the fence on if I wanted to purchase this again because it is one of my very favorite setting powders, but I also have other setting powders that I need to probably use up before purchasing another one. But just the fact that it was on like 50% off, I was like, okay, I love this powder. Why try to force myself to use other products when I really love this other one and I can get it on sale? Now is the perfect time to buy. So I did just go ahead and repurchase the Perfect Setting Powder. So I did get that. And then these last two items I know for sure were part of my purchase with the 20% off coupon code that I got. So I got, let me just get into this one, another setting powder, which I know you guys may seem ridiculous, but I really wanted to try this, and I had mentioned already anyways that this was one of the items that I had hoped to maybe be able to purchase at IMATS because Too Faced was going to be there. But of course, Too Faced again had a very small booth and very limited amount of products that they were carrying at IMATS, so this product was not there. So I decided why not use the 20% off discount and purchase it at Ulta. And it's the Do You Fresh Glow Translucent Setting Powder. It looks like this. I did already open it up just to see what it looks like, and it smells really good. It smells like watermelon. And it's a little bit messy, so I didn't open it up all the way. I just opened it a little bit. And this is a setting powder that is very shimmery. And I did read a lot of reviews about it, and a lot of people had said it's like, oh, it's really glittery and it's not a great setting powder and blah blah. But there were other reviews where people said, well, it's not actually glittery. It does have a little bit of a sparkle or luminosity to it, but once you put it on your eyes and your skin, it just gives luminosity. There's no real glitter. So I decided to trust those reviews instead and kind of like just take my chances. And I will say that when you look at it in the pot, it definitely does look like it's like kind of glittery, but it's not. Like, I just put it on my skin right here and there's no real actual glitter to it, but it definitely does have a luminosity to it. And that's actually what pulled me into wanting to try this, is because again, like I said, I wanted something that I like, something that has a luminosity to it for especially setting under my eyes. Now, I'm not quite sure if this will actually work for setting under my eyes, but I figured I would give it a try. I was just really curious. I got the shade Translucent Radiant Nude, which kind of has, as you can see, it's like a nude color to it. So it's more like flesh tone, my flesh tone. So I really don't know if this actually will be that great for under my eyes. It might be a little bit too dark for what I like for under my eyes. So that's kind of a bummer, but I'm still excited to give it a try. So that is something that I picked up, and I feel kind of weird about it, but not. I'm excited about it too. Okay, and then the very last thing I decided to pick up is the Bye Bye Redness Neutralizing Correcting Cream from It Cosmetics. I have been using this a ton on my channel. You guys have probably seen it if you've seen any of my videos of me getting ready or doing my makeup. I've used it quite a bit. I'm not going to open this up, but I'm just going to show you because I do already have one that is open and it's almost gone, and I just love it so much. I really didn't want to be without it, even though I don't need more foundations. I just love this so much, and with a discount I figured why not go ahead and give it a purchase and have my backup of it, because I know I'm going to be running out of it soon. But it looks like this. So it's just a small little jar, and it's not actually a foundation. It is just, like it says, a neutralizing correcting cream. Not everybody will be able to use this as a foundation. Not everybody will like it as a foundation, but I do. I love it as a foundation because it does give my skin enough correctness and as well a little bit of coverage. But it doesn't feel like a foundation. It's not heavy. It blends right onto the skin, and your skin looks like skin, and I just love it so much. It's very easy to wear, and I just knew I didn't want to be without it, so so I did purchase a backup of this, and that is it. That's everything for my Ulta / kind of collective makeup haul that I made. I really do hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that I got and hearing my thoughts about why I got them and things like that. And if there's anything you guys have any questions on or want to see a review on or want more information on, please don't hesitate to ask. I'd love to let you guys know or answer any questions that you guys may have about any of these products. If you want to see any of them in upcoming videos, be sure to let me know. But with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and quit rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes. Mwah!